Hey, this is Kim. I'm going to do a tarot tag tonight, a VR called Tarot Bartender. And I'm kind of late doing this tag, but I figured better late than never. I might as well go on and do it. It's got 13 prompts, and I'll just get right into it. The first prompt is called an old-fashioned, your favorite classic tarot deck or riff on a classic. And for that, I picked the RWS Tarot. The Pamela Coleman Smith is the one I picked. And you've all seen it. I won't go into it that much. Here's the backs, and I edged mine in a gold. Might be better if I just leave them laying down. But I like this deck. I use it quite a bit. This is the one that I think of whenever I think back to the tarot on any deck. I think these are the images that come to mind for me. I like the line work in it and the font. This is the one I'll always remember. This is the one I made myself remember on. So this is my classic. The plain old RWS. The Pamela Coleman Smith. Next up is your gin and tonic. A no-frills, straightforward, to-the-point deck. And for that, I picked Tarot of the Cosmic Seed. This is a great all-around deck. Here's the backs, and it's edged in a blue metallic. It's got beautiful colors in it, and it's a straightforward deck. It reads to the point. It's always read that way for me anyway. It's got a little guidebook that goes with it. It's a collage deck. I love the images and the colors. It's a good reader. So that's Tarot of the Cosmic Seed, my gin and tonic. Next up is a spritz, a deck to brighten my day, and for that I picked Tarot of the Holy Spectrum. This deck always brightens my day every time I use it. Comes with a cloth to buff your cards with, because it does have a shiny back to it. And here's the sides, here's the backs. They do tend to get scuffed a lot, but I don't care. It's all about how the deck reads, and it reads pretty good. This deck always puts me in a good mood when I read with it. It's a straight shooter, though. It does read really good. But it does brighten my day. I love the way it reads. So that's Tarot of the Holy Spectrum. My spritz. Next up is my Dirty Martini. And I picked for this the Barbara Walker Tarot. This is a strong and salty deck. And I'd say the Barbara Walker Tarot couldn't be any more salty. Straight to the point and salty as all get out. Salty AF. Tells you like it is and don't make no bones about it. Pretty to the point. Don't care if it hurts your feelings. This gets right down to the nitty gritty. It's been a minute since I worked with this deck though. Been about a year or so. I have to be ready for this deck. I have to put my coat on because there's going to be some wounds when I walk away. But I'll pull it out again and work with it soon. So that was the Barbara Walker Tarot. My Dirty Martini, a strong and salty deck. Next up is my Pina Colada deck. And for that I picked the Heroine Tarot. A deck for a summer holiday. And this one's perfect for a summer holiday. They're all these women are dressed up so nicely. I can see them all going on a summer holiday. It's perfect. Look at them. Some of them are dressed for winter, but some of them are dressed for summer. They all look like they're ready for a party of some sort. There they are, they're going to a party. She's got a nice summer dress on. They have such fashion in this dress. In this deck. Sorry, not this dress. In this deck. So that's the Heroine Tarot. My Pina Colada deck for a summer holiday. Next up is a Hot Toddy, a deck for a cold winter's night. And for that I picked the Cosmic Visions Tarot. This just reminds me of a deck that you could curl up with on a cold winter's night. It's so warm and inviting. It gives good readings. The colors are beautiful. The artwork's beautiful. The readings it gives is spot on. Comes with a good guidebook. I love the colors in it. Love the black and white aspects of it. I just think it'd be a good one to curl up with it on a cold winter's night. It's got everything you need right here in one deck. And that's the Cosmic Visions Tarot, my hot toddy. Next up is an Espresso Martini, an energy boosting deck, an energy boosting drink, and for that I picked the Anima Mundi Tarot. And this one seems like an energy boosting drink to me, because it's so, oh, how do I explain it? It's so in your face, like, with its readings, it's so straight to the point. Like, it's kind of cold in a way. Just straight to the point, cold. It don't care if it hurts your feelings. It's going to give you the reading no matter what it means, no matter how hard it is. I mean, not in such a way that it's rude. I don't mean that. I just mean it's gonna tell you like it is. I guess in a way it is rude, but with a softness to it, if that makes any sense. It's going to give you the reading, no matter how brutal. And hope that you can handle it. And that is the Anima Mundi Tarot. The Espresso Martini. Next is the Manhattan, a deck to take your time with, to sip and savor. And for that, I picked the True Black. And this is definitely a deck to take your time with. The Sip and Savor. It's got a lot of deep imagery in it. A lot of deep meanings behind these cards. It's not one just to flip through and take flippantly. It's one to take seriously and really get into and study deep down. I love this deck. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful reader. It can be serious if you want to be serious. Or it can be shallow if you want to just take it shallow. However you want to take it. And that is the True Black. Next up is the Mojito, a palette cleansing deck for when you need a reset. And for that, I picked the Fantasy Garden Tarot. This is a good palette cleansing deck. This deck was made with only using 8 colored ink pens. I think that's pretty cool about it. Somebody had a lot of talent when they made this deck. It's also a good reader. Pretty standard RWS clone, I'd say. I mean, it veers a little bit, but if you know the RWS, you can pretty much read with this deck. And that's the Fantasy Garden Tarot. Next up is the Bloody Mary, a problem-solving deck. And for that, I picked the Meraki Tarot. This can be a problem-solving deck. This is an absolutely stunning deck. It doesn't get used enough. As far as I'm concerned, it's underrated. I don't see it enough on TarotTube. I don't use it enough myself. It reads absolutely beautifully and it's so stunning. It's got like a matte velvet finish on it, but not sticky. That's the Meraki Tarot. My Bloody Mary deck, problem-solving deck. Next up is my French 78, a special occasion deck. And for that, I picked the Super Lunaris. This is a special occasion deck. Here's the backs and here's the sides. Because I only pull this out on special occasions. I don't read with it that often. Saving it for best, as Candy Soul and Soil would say. I don't read with it that often, but when I do, it's a good reader. I miss the images in this deck. Makes me want to pull it out and start using it. It's been a while. I have a big postcard of that image there. Okay, that was my French 75 special occasion deck, the Super Lunaris. Next up is the Aviation, a wild card deck. That's for when you're feeling adventurous, and for that I picked the Tarot of the Great Outdoors. Here's the back, and I edged mine in a kind of a reddish pink. This is the one I use when I'm outdoors or gonna plan on going on camping trips or hiking or anything like that. I want to take a tarot deck with me. This is the one I would take. It's got all the national parks in it for the majors. I like that Zion National Park for temperance. Got a lot of outdoor scenes. Beautiful colors. It reads good. Kind of got flimsy cardstock, but I heard it's going to be reprinted again on better cardstock. I'm not sure when, but I'll probably repurchase it. So that's Tarot for the Great Outdoors. My Aviation, the wild card deck for when I'm feeling adventurous. And last but not least is my usual, a deck of my choice and my most used deck, and that would be the Wild Unknown. Here's the back, so I don't have it edged. And this is my most used deck and my soul deck, I say it's my soul deck. Never know when that might change. But for right now, it's my soul deck. And I do use it the most. I love the imagery in this deck and the way it reads. It's my favorite deck. So that's the Wild Unknown, and that's the last prompt. And that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm glad you stopped by to watch. And I'll catch you in the next one. I thank you. Please hit the like button and leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And subscribe if you want to see more. All right, I'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.